Hello, this is Cameron with Intellectual Point, and today I'll be walking you through an Army credentialing assistance request. First, you'll need to go to the link above. We'll also have it in the description of this video. You will need your CAT card to log into this site, so make sure you have that available. First, you'll click OK, go to the right side, CAC login. Once logged in, you will see your Army Ignited dashboard, the remaining funds you have for this fiscal year, credits you have towards your degree, and a bit more information. To start a new request for Security Plus or another certification, you're going to go to the left side of your screen, click Education Goals, Create New Goal. Here, if you're going for certifications, you're going to need to select credentialing assistance. You have MOS related and non-MOS related. So based off the MOS you have, different certifications will pop up for each. If you're a Signal MOS or Cyber MOS looking for Security Plus, you can click related. If you're a fueler, aviation, mortar, infantryman, you'll most likely need to click non-MOS related. Once you click on the credentialing assistance, you're going to look up the keyword for your certification. So today we're doing CompTIA, Security Plus, submit goal. Yes, continue. So what we did is we created an education goal. This does not mean your class is paid for yet. Next, we need to submit a funding request. The apply for funding button is grayed out at this time because you need to click here to access the training. Once you access the virtual benefits training, please read through each disclaimer. Once you're done reading, you'll click on sign and complete training. I agree. And it'll bring you back to your dashboard. Once you see this as an active education goal, you're doing it right, but you're still not done. Next, we need to actually apply for the funding by clicking the yellow Apply for Funding button. Sometimes when you come here, it may ask you to edit your contact information by putting in a work phone number. Once you've added a personal phone number and possibly a personal email, the Verify and Proceed button will now be yellow. Then you will have more terms and conditions to read through and agree. Make sure you read each one thoroughly and click the box next to it after completing it. Are you applying from a deployed location? Pretty straightforward. Are you deployed or not? Most likely not. For your vendor, you're going to type in Intellectual Point. For campus, it will be main campus. Your start date, you're going to put it 45 days from today's date. If you don't know what that is at the time, just simply Google 45 days from today. Puts us at November 7th. For your end date, I always recommend giving yourself about a 6-month window just in case something pops up and you need to go to the field and we need to move classes. Give yourself a good window just in case you need to switch. Now you're going to add training or add exam. I always recommend adding the exam first, especially if you're taking 2 classes with us. When it comes to selecting the exam, if you're requesting Security Plus, it's 701, but for any other certification, pick the most up-to-date version. For location, select other. The cost will be on the price quote we send you. You may have to type it in. Sometimes it will pop up on its own. Add your exam. Next. Now you will upload the price quote you get from Intellectual Point in the first option. And now you've completed the first part of your funding request. It's going to bring you back to your funding request page. Next, go back to education goals. Apply for funding once again. Verify and proceed. Check the terms and conditions again. Continue. Are you from a deployed location? Same thing. Intellectual Point. Main campus. Start date again. We're going to go 45 days from today's date and about 6 months after that. If you're ever having issues with your date, there's a few things that can cause it. One, you're selecting a start date within the next 45 days. Your start date must be 45 days away. The second part, if you're close to your ETS date, neither date can be within 45 days of your ETS date. So if you're getting out in June 30th, you must complete your class before May 15th. This time we're going to add training. Select the Security Plus training. Make sure the price matches what's on your quote. Add training. Next. Upload your price quote here. Submit. And you have finished. Once you've finished this part, please take a screenshot of this page and email it to your Intellectual Point representative so that we can make sure you submitted your funding requests properly. A few other things. If you're requesting multiple certifications and you have received discounted quotes from Intellectual Point, you may see a student cost associated with your class. That is because the Army Credentialing Assistance Team has not yet looked at the quote and applied the discount. So if you see a student cost, but your quotes are properly discounted, don't worry, it will go away once the ArmyCA team sees the quotes have a discount on them. Again, if you need help with any part of this process, do not hesitate to reach out to your intellectual point representative. Thank you.